up, YouTube? Jeep and Bubba here. Today we're in the shop. I got the 2020 JL behind me, the Blackberry Edition. And, well, we just did a new exhaust on this Jeep, and it sounds really, really deep. But the tone is almost a little too deep, almost borderline ricer tuner. So what I want to do is bring in a little bit more air, right? I've never done a cold air intake on one of my Wranglers. I've done them on Grand Cherokees. I've had them on a Cherokee, but I like the factory. The idea of the factory is that it's got drains in the bottom. It's going to keep water out. But this Jeep sees 90% road, and I want to hear this turbo. I want to hear this blow-off valve. And this thing has all these resonators on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that off, and we're going to put an S&B filters cold air intake on there. And I think it's going to give us a way better sound. I don't know if I necessarily buy into fuel efficiency and horsepower, even though they claim that it gets 50% more air in the tubes. I'm not 100% buying into that, but I do know it makes a way better sound and it looks cool, so let's do it. All right, as you can see, I pulled the stock intake out. The only thing I thought was a pain was these evap tubes seem like they're going to break when you remove them. All you do is squeeze down this section and pull as hard as you can backwards, and they'll pop out. Then you just have a couple little factory bolts. Here, they're just 10 millimeters. I just ripped those out with the just a little impact. And then you got a flathead. That's all you're gonna need right here. And you can pull the whole stock intake out. Now, we are gonna remove this stock resonator for the turbo. You can kind of see the magic snail in there, the turbo. But that's about it to get it out. Now, important, you need to disconnect that negative terminal, and they claim that you need to do it for 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours, so hopefully that's not an issue, but it's disconnected, and I am following their instructions lightly. But seems to be good instructions, seems to be going good so far. Spinny wheels of death and destruction. All right, just like that, I magically installed everything. Listen, I followed all of the written instructions on SMB's website, or SB its website, and they were really, really spot on and accurate. Here's what you got to do. You got to put a little bung in here to hold that sensor. You got to install this little bracket right here. You get rid of the resonator. You put in a clamp that goes right there. There's this huge 50% bigger tube. You've got some nice little pieces that go in this plexiglass or Lexan or whatever it is cover. You have a little bracket that goes right here. You've got to do something with the evap tubes, and there's a bung that goes in right there. But it's all simple. It's all pretty much explained on the website, and there's also a lot of videos of people installing these, so you can check those out. So I'll include the link to this air filter on our website, and I'll include the link to the install instructions. But I know while you're watching this video, you want to know what this intake sounds like. So we're going to crank this thing up, give it some revs. Now, mind you, we do have the Flowmaster exhaust on it. It's the American, I want to say it's like American Outlaw. It's the video right before this one. If you go on to the Jeep and Bubba YouTube page, you can check out the exhaust. So this thing is going to sound pretty deep. So go ahead and crank it up, Nicole. So that's it. Pretty simple install. And I can say after editing this video, we went and took it off-road at Windrock Park, and we really enjoyed the way the intake sounded going up the mountains on the trail, and so far it's been performing flawlessly. If you want more information, you can check it out at the link below on our website at blackberryoffroad.com. This was installed at Blackberry Off-Road. If you want any more information about that, you can email us at info@blackberryoffroad.com. I hope you have an adventure in your future. Don't forget to eat your prunes, and as always, we'll be seeing you.